Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now, today's reading will be a weekly reading focusing on the energy surrounding us during the week of February 5th through February 11th, 2018. As you can see, well, first of all, there's a slightly different setup here. I've moved in, but I'm still trying to organize everything. Still have tables that are supposed to be arriving, so a little bit a little bit difficult here. So hopefully you'll be able to see the cards properly. I've gone ahead and shuffled and already did all of that off camera, really to save some time. I'm trying to get out the February general reading, so I want to if I can finish those up over this weekend and post them, so then they will be up and ready for everybody. So I'm using for this weekly reading the Good Tarot deck for the main cards by Colette Baron-Reid, and then there's one additional card from the Soul's Journey Oracle card deck by James von Praagh. Okay. Again, I'd remind you that these are general readings, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. The only way for you to get a truly personalized reading will be to get a private reading from me. And if you're interested, you can take a look at my site. That is changingphasestarot.weebly.com, or you can email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Right, so let's get into our reading. We can see here, I put these two up here. So this card was at the bottom of the deck. This is the overall energy for the week. And we have, oh, sorry, that's very bright. Let me position my light a little bit better here. There we go. So we have the Queen of Earth, and I think she's absolutely beautiful in this deck. Okay, so this is the overall energy. So the Queen of Earth, well, actually, let me show you the others. We have in the past position, the Magician, so Major Arcana. This is number 1 of the Major Arcana, the Magician. So this is the energy as we move into the week of the 5th, so in the past position, energy that you're leaving behind or that we have entering into this week. We have another Major Arcana card in the middle position. This is number 10, Fortune's Wheel, or the Wheel of Fortune. And the outbound energy for the week is another Pentacles card, the 9 of Earth. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Coins, 9 of Earth. So we have 2 Major Arcanas, and we have two Earth energy cards, okay? So this, just summarizing it seems as though there's something quite significant, things are turning around, things are definitely changing in the area of career, finance, material possessions, things along those lines. Well, we'll go through each card to get the meaning for each card, and then I'll tie them all together. So beginning with this beautiful Queen of Earth card. So the Queen of Earth, she is, or the Suit of Earth, the Suit of Pentacles to begin with, since we have 2 cards from the Suit of Earth. Suit of Earth is a suit that deals with the material things, right? The tangible material things in life. So it's the money that we earn, it's our careers, right? Our jobs, it's our family, our home. It's things that we can and feel and touch here in the material realm. And the Queen of Earth, she is, usually we think of the queens and kings in the tarot as really, embodying sort of they've mastered that particular suit. So the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Earth, she's somebody who is, she's very grounded. She's very down to earth, right? She's a practical person. Yes, she's, she is sort of career, business oriented. She's financially resourceful, right? But she's also kind of like that, when you think of the true earth mother, somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's very supportive, somebody who takes care of those people around her, particularly animals and children, and cultivating everything sort of around, like with her garden and her plants. So she's she's a very loving person, very supportive, but she's also very down to earth. Now with her appearing as the the overall energy for this week, when we have court cards appear in a reading, they can be people that we, that are going to be playing a significant role over or during that time period. So this could be an actual person. If so, then this would typically be an older earth sign female. Doesn't necessarily have to be, though, right? We know that in the general readings are not gender specific, but generally this would be, a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn, older female. Somebody who is very trustworthy, right? Somebody who's very practical and grounded, and somebody who really, looks after those around her. So this might be somebody who is, steps in to offer you a helping hand, who is there to guide you and to, to sort of tend to your needs this week. Or this could be just a situation, that you might encounter during the week. Or this might be you, if you're not an earth sign yourself, you taking on the energy of this Queen of Earth as you, as you deal with whatever you have to deal with during the week. So, if so, then this would be you, being very down to earth, being very goal, oriented, being very committed to reaching whatever that goal is, working with others as well, right? And really being very, very resourceful. So using whatever resources you have very wisely, and this could be finances, these could be opportunities, these could be people, who are there and willing to help you. So whatever these resources are, using them to, to their utmost or to the best of your ability, and being very resourceful, right? So with that as the guiding energy, we start off with the Magician card. Now the Magician, like I said, is a major arcana card. So half of the reading here, we have major arcana cards, which is significant. So this, it's a significant, very, divinely guided sort of message coming through here. And starting off with the Magician, this is all about manifesting, right? So sort of manifesting changes, things changing, starting to go in your favor. And then, as I said, something that has to do with, something that's tangible, something you can actually touch and that is here in the material realm. So the Magician is all about being, you being able to manifest, but it's through your connection with spirit and being sort of in alignment with spirit, that these miracles, that these things can happen and are possible. So, yes, it is about you, which is why I think, with this Queen of Earth card, this really stresses the you being resourceful, the you, working hard and using what you have around you. But the Magician, reminds us that when we partner with spirit, when we really tune in to a higher self, when we listen to the messages coming through from spirit and sort of partner up with spirit, then we can truly see things begin to manifest in our life. So we have this in the past position. So this could be, that over the past week or so, like leading into this week, this is, as I said, it appears in the past position. Maybe something happened that, you started to, maybe there was an opportunity, maybe you really started to see things begin to manifest for you, right? And you really started to sort of harness this power of partnering up with, spirit, the universe, in order to manifest dreams, desires. And, that the Magician has, this card doesn't actually show it as it does in some decks, but the Magician has all of the tools, right? He sort of represents all of the elements of the universe, so fire, water, air, earth, and spirit, right? And he is able to, so he has everything in his grasp, within reach to achieve his goals, right? So it's a card of great potential. It's a card of great impact, right? And it's also a card that tells us to, or reminds us to take opportunities, right? Take whatever these opportunities are and act deliberately, act in a conscious, deliberate manner. And we continue with this, divinely inspired or divine intervention here with the Fortune's Wheel in the middle position. So the Wheel of Fortune, traditionally it represents opportunities, right? It also represents fate, destiny, but there are also changes, right? So a change in luck, things finally sort of going and turning and going in your favor. It does represent growth, right? So this could be, some type of spiritual growth going on, some type of enlightenment, right? Seeing things from a different perspective by, or because of whatever this change was. But moving, right? Movement. So, moving in the right direction now, right? Changes in direction. Cycles, right? I think I said that. So it could be, things could, with, see, I really look at these two together, the Magician with the Fortune's Wheel. It's really, in this deck, the Fortune's Wheel card is called Destiny Meets Synchronicity. So it's all about, those sort of lucky breaks, or those things sort of coming out of, falling out of the sky, coming from nowhere. But, when they happen, you really looking at it and saying, okay, the universe really does have my back, or spirit does have my back. This could be some type of lucky break coming in for you. Maybe you have been working very hard and, really trying to manifest something. And so in the middle position here, which would be sort of present being, whenever you hear this message, there might be some type of lucky break, or things just, something that you've been waiting to happen, or, maybe something hasn't happened and has, been looking very difficult. All of a sudden, things just kind of turn out perfectly, right? Things just sort of work out. So it's all about, again, this partnering up with spirit, right? Trusting in this co-creative partnership. And it becomes very obvious to you now. And so these cards, I do really feel that, they're very connected, and there's a definite, you trusting in the universe here, and you partnering with the universe, and really listening to, these signs and synchronicities, but also you manifesting, right? And things all of a sudden, if things have been a little slow, or if things have been difficult for you, all of a sudden it's like there's movement and things start moving along, which brings us to this Nine of Earth energy, which, this is, it's a very self-reliant energy. So again, more earth energy, just like we had with the Queen of Earth over here. But, the Nine of Earth is all about, it's about you having, all of the resources, really to, you're very self-reliant. You don't need anybody else, right? You have, everything sort of at your disposal, to have a good life, right? You use your resources wisely. You're really, you're working very hard. You have a very comfortable life, or you're not wanting for anything, so, and it could go back to the Magician. So whatever this was here that you were trying to manifest, this is you just looking very comfortable, very, satisfied that you have kind of, things have worked out in the way that you wanted them to. Everything is kind of unfolding before you exactly as spirit had intended, and this is you just kind of standing back and seeing, all of your hard work, all of the effort that you put in, but partnering up with, sort of trusting in this divine timing, or this divine intervention here. And it's brought you to this great place. You're feeling very self-assured. You're feeling, you're not wanting for anything, right? But it's all because of, again, it's you, it's your hard work, combined with, whatever this sort of change of, this fated kind of energy, or the universe stepping in and saying, okay, you've really been working hard, and, and all of a sudden things just kind of take off for you. And again, with this Queen of Earth, you have two very strong, grounded, energy cards here, with the Nine of Earth, or Nine of Pentacles, and the Queen of Earth. So, this is you feeling very comfortable, feeling very self-reliant, you really feeling that, through your hard work and partnering up with Spirit, you've really built the life that you have always visualized for yourself. So you're feeling very content. You're feeling very fulfilled. You're feeling very, at peace. I mean, she looks very at peace with everything, and the Queen just looks, I'm sorry, I keep holding it up and I don't think the light is that great, but she looks so, fierce, but fierce in the sense of, she knows what she wants and she knows how to get it, and she has gotten it, right? She has gone after it, and she is just looking very sure of herself, right? Very confident in herself. So a lot of very powerful energy this week. And the Soul's Journey card that came out, I mean, it's not like specifically tied in with this message, but it does tie in, because the card that came out is called Purpose, and it says, I know what I'm here to do. And it's beautiful blues and purple mandala. Okay. And the energy that I get off of these cards is that, you've kind of figured out, you've found your purpose. It's very clear to you right now, right? You know what it is that you're here to do, and you've either done it or you're doing it, and you're feeling very confident in that, in the fact that you're doing it. For the Soul's Journey card, I usually read the full message for the card from the guidebook. So the card Purpose says, you have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention, but that doesn't mean you can't infuse all your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career, rather your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you toward to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to Spirit and the voice of your soul. So again, you can see that, that the card, it's like it doesn't tie in, but it really does tie in with the message, because this purpose, I feel that, she, like I said, she looks very much at peace. It's like now, you've been able to manifest whatever this is, and this is in the, the tangible physical realm. So this could be in the area of your career. This could be you having manifested, in some ways, a new type of career for yourself, or maybe you had your sights set on, a different job or something that was going to bring you more, not just more financial, gain, but also more happiness, right? To really be doing that job that you feel happy doing each day, right? Because that's when they say that when you do something each day, and you're happy doing it, then it doesn't even feel like it's work, right? It doesn't even feel difficult because you enjoy it, right? And that's really what, I think what the message is here with the tuning into the universe, right? And trusting in your intuition and in these messages from the universe in order to really, live out and find your true purpose and live that true purpose, right? That's very, very powerful messages just for this weekly reading. So I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way. I thank you for joining me here today. Look forward to reading for you again, and I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful week. Bye for now.